Love her. It's time to finally get started. I just know how intense these 3 days are going to be, so I just don't want to start it, you know what I mean? But it's got to get done, and it's not going to get done unless I do it. So let's get started. Every scientific researcher that does research on doing work in bed says don't do it. But in my room, I'll switch between my bed and my table just to like make life exciting. I make sure I don't sit in the same place where I sleep. I know it's like, obviously I'm still in bed, but maybe it does something, I don't know. I still got about 200 pages of this textbook to read. I need to put my glasses on. They're on the other side of the room. I'm back. Oh, also, I haven't told you what I'm writing about. This essay is for Roman law. It's basically history from more of a legal perspective, but it definitely is history. And this is a 3,000 word coursework, and it's on the freedom of the testator of a will to give their property to whoever they want. Thrilling. That morning session was really good. I was surprised about how much I got through. To be fair, I did skip like one chapter. I did like, let's have a look. 60 pages of reading in 2 hours. God, I'm proud of myself. What the fuck? Also, I was skimming parts. Lots of it was not that relevant, so I didn't read like 60 pages, but whatever. I will give myself the credit. I'm gonna make another coffee. I got all these new pods yesterday. It's the Starbucks sunny morning, sunshine blend. I literally can't remember what it's called, but it's stunning. Also, it must be said, the reason I got that coffee machine, I understand as a uni student, like that's a weird thing to have. Not weird, but like, you're that kind of person, you know what I mean? It's like the same people that use like cafetiers, like Get a Grip. They had it in Lidl for so cheap, and so I got it, and it saves me so much money because it stops me from going and getting coffees out, so I really recommend. Even the Starbucks pods are £4 for 12 coffees. That's amazing. If you think about how one coffee is like £4. Wow. I'm saving like 11 coffees worth every time I get a pack of pods. Madness. I can also have it in the comfort of my own room, which is invaluable. Okay, I'm gonna eat and I'll be back to grind out this afternoon. I'm finally back from lunch. It's like 2, so it's kind of a longer lunch break, but the sun came out, and so I've just been appreciating the weather, like open my windows, and my windows are fully open, which I've not been able to do in the longest time because it's always been so cold, even if it's been sunny. And it's just put me in a really nice frame of mind to get back into doing work. The thing about the reading is I've got so much of it. I've got loads of reading. I kind of realise I've reread a lot of the same things. There's no solution. I just need to keep reading the same document because parts of it are really good, even if I'm reading the same thing over and over again. This is literally the most demoralising thing ever. I have been reading, obviously, all day, and only now, I'm like 150 pages into this thing. I've just reached part 2. I could literally scream. Don't get me wrong, there's some really useful information in this document, but it's driving me insane just how long it is. I just finished reading. I got to the end of a chapter and I thought it was a really good place to stop. It's like 5:15 now, so it's also a good time for me to go and have some food. That reading session was really good. I got lots done. I've only got about 50 pages left to read on this, and then I finished that textbook, which is really good because I've been ploughing through it. I've eaten, now I'm ready to get back to work. I don't know, my process is a bit weird. Like, I always feel like we're the first serious essay of the year because I've had formatives, but I've not written an essay in a long time, and I've never written an essay that counts to my degree. This year, it's 40% of my degree. Next year's 60%. So this is the first ever essay I've done that counts. In a way, the fact that this one's 3,000 words is a good thing because all of my other ones are 1,500. I feel like I need to get back into the swing of writing a long essay, and this is a good way to do it. It's like when runners, although I don't know why I'm saying this like I know shit about running, but like how runners train for marathons when they wear like a backpack, because when they then do the long distance, they take the backpack off and it's easier. I don't know if I'm chatting shit, but that's what I'm thinking this is kind of like. It's like I'm doing a really long one that requires a lot more research and a lot more reading than I'm gonna have to do in a couple of weeks. So I'm just getting into the swing of everything. It's so sad. This whole situation is so sad. It's a Saturday night and I'm in reading about Roman law succession. Like, how did I get here? You know what I mean? Obviously, I know sacrifices have to be made for my grades. Like, don't get me wrong, I do know this. Knowing everyone's out and having a good time, and it's one of the first warmer days this summer, or this spring, I guess. But then also, in a way, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna be in working, then I better work hard, because otherwise it's not worth it. I've got basically 30 pages left, which is such a relief. Before I get re-going again, I'm gonna put on some candles because it's really dark right now and I want it to be a bit more atmospheric. It looks so pretty. I really like them there. Okay, back to business. Oh my god. I just finished. It's now 11:10 and I'm absolutely calling it a night. I'm so brain dead. Really can't compute much after all that. It's now 11:11. Make a wish. I'm gonna go to bed, thank goodness, and then wake up bright and early for another study day. Good night. Good morning. It's just gone 9 and I'm about to head out to the cafe. I'm slightly apprehensive about how today is going to pan out just because I worked quite hard yesterday. My brain was so numb by the end of the day. I don't want to work too hard today and then not be able to work well tomorrow. Today I'm going to be as intuitive as possible. Make sure I listen to my body, and if I need a break, I will take a break, but I'll be conscious about it. I find myself taking breaks and then them not being restful at all because I didn't mean to take them, because I just like grab my phone and then realize like 10-15 minutes later I've been on my phone. You know what I mean? It's kind of early and it's a Sunday, so hopefully I'll get a seat. Oh my god, my glasses are so dirty. I'm gonna pack my bag and then let's go. I can't lie, it's been very slow. I've barely done anything since being back, and I got back like 3 hours ago. And I've been trying to work, but I just keep getting distracted. I'm just not in a focused mood right now. I know like you kind of have to be disciplined about these kinds of things, but if you physically can't work, then you just can't work. It's almost 5. I will have an early-ish dinner, come back and work throughout this evening. Just put on some nice music, and even if I get some stuff done, that's better than nothing. But it's absolutely freezing in my room as well, which is so annoying because over the last couple of days it's been so warm and it's been really nice. I've had my window open and everything, and today it's absolutely freezing, so I put my hat on. I hope this evening is a bit more productive because yesterday was really good and I just want this process to go nice and smooth and well. It's 2 minutes to 7. If I work until like 10ish, I feel like I'll be happy with what I do today. Before I restart, I have to take my vitamins. It's so unbelievably important to make sure the health is taken care of during this time, because the last thing I want to do is get myself ill, because my exams start in 2 weeks. If you can. Oh, okay. I will take these and then get to work. Oh. The sun set so quickly. I'm making good headway with it. Thank God, because I thought today was going to be a bit of a write-off. Guys, I am going to be 100% straight with you. This has been not very productive. This has been probably the opposite of productive, which would be unproductive. I've done all. I've just been struggling through it, and I think it's just because yesterday was super intense. Jumping back into it after giving myself absolutely no break is probably not the best idea. Could be thriving more. I say that I'm currently reading and doing it like multitasking, which is apparently not a good thing. Where did I see that? TikTok. Someone said on TikTok that multitasking isn't good. I can't remember why. So I'm going to continue to do it. As I say, I've been trudging through it. So I'm thinking, honestly, I might end a bit early. Have a nice chill evening. Maybe watch some Community and then go to bed. I keep talking and I should probably stop. I've been actually talking for so long. I don't even know whether it's just because I'm losing track of how long it takes me to say things, or because maybe I'm like subconsciously procrastinating, or I don't even know. Anyway, I'm gonna keep it going. Wish me luck. Today wasn't the day, and that's okay. Those kinds of days happen, as long as I can move forward and don't let this lack of productivity stop me tomorrow. Just because you have one bad day doesn't mean you have to have a bad week, you know? Even then, like, I didn't do nothing today. I just didn't do as much as I wanted to, you know, as is life, and tomorrow is a new day and it will be good. Today's kind of like a day again. It's really annoying. The sky is so grey. Hopefully it gets nicer throughout the day. The view changes the vibe of this room so much. Otherwise it's literally just marigold paint, prison, not good. Just to keep you in the loop, I suppose, since that last clip, it's been like an hour, because I was watching the new Le Seraphim music video that just dropped. So it was all for good reason. And now I am more than prepared to get started with my essay again. I'm currently on 6,451 words, and this is a 3,000 word essay. So lots of cutting down is needing to be done. You know how I was like, oh, like I'm not going to do any more reading because I've read so much and they're basically just saying the same thing over and over again. How wrong was I? I'm reading again basically, which isn't a bad thing, and it's going well. I've just had dinner. Oh my god. Whoa. I think the reason why I'm taking so long just doing all this reading, I would usually dedicate like a bit of time to do research. I would never do basically 3 days of reading for an essay. I think it's genuinely just that this is the first essay that counts towards my degree. And so like obviously it's a bigger deal. I'm just not used to it, you know? This is the very beginning of exam season basically. I've done my Korean speaking exam. I've done my Korean listening exam. But I still got my Korean writing and reading exams in like a week. And then all of my exams start on the same day. That's gonna be horrible. I'm just thinking if I drag this essay on much more than tomorrow or the day after, I'm eating into time I should be spending doing my Korean or doing my like other law. My life feels unbelievably repetitive. It's no comfort to me that it's only 3 weeks longer, because that means I've got 3 weeks still, more of this bullshit. So yeah, not doing great. I don't even feel like I'm looking forward to summer really, because it seems so far away. I know a month isn't a long time. It's not even a month, it's 3 weeks. It's not like technically a long time, but it just feels like a long time with the fact that every single day is going to be so intense. It's just gross. Like, I don't want to be doing that, but I do want the grades. So I guess here we are. I'm going to bed. I can't wait for life to be more exciting than this. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to talk down on this period of my life because I know then I'll turn my mind against it. I kind of want to romanticize it a bit because then it makes it a little bit less of this thing I have to endure and something I can enjoy, at least a little bit. Good night.